We get Joe to the shore. We're yelling at them, speed it up, speed it up. We've got to get back here quickly. And we went immediately back to Priscilla because Patricia Felch was okay. She was floating. She had a PFD on. And we knew Priscilla was going to be a problem. We knew that because Gene literally dropped the throw ring on her hands and all around her, and she just kind of grabbed it. But once she had a hold of it, we assumed maybe we can get her that last distance. Now, lucky for us, Lenny Skutnik was also there. So we had Roger Olean to give him the hope to hold on, and then Lenny to finish one that we really needed him to finish. And we began lifting her off of the ice floe, and she was holding on, but she only got about 10 feet and just kind of rotated, and her arms slid right out of the ring. And she rotated over onto her back and started going under. And Gene's yelling. Gene was ready to jump out of the aircraft. Of course, that meant if he jumped out of the aircraft, then I didn't have a rescue technician anymore, and he's going to be hypothermic. And we still got people to go. So right before that decision had to be made, what to do next, the water splashes, and out swims a guy in a blue shirt, swims out, grabs a hold of her, turns her over, just like a firefighter, rolls her over, swims her right back to shore again, turns her over to the firefighter standing on the shoreline. We thought it was a firefighter. It was just a guy who said, I wasn't going to stand there and watch her drown. There's no way that was going to happen. So he dove from the top of the bank in. Lenny Skutnik, yep. From the Congressional Budget Office, a clerk. Roger Olean was a maintenance guy at St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk? So now we're down to two. There's one at the fuselage. There's one floating in open water. So we turned, we went to her. Gene dropped her the rope. She said no. He told her to try and grab it again. She said no. She put her arm through it, but it pulled out right away. So said, okay, let's grab her, because I know we'd already done this before. The aviation section had been successful at water level snatches. So Gene said he was going to do that. So Gene got out of the aircraft, stood on the skid. He was not connected to anything in the aircraft but his helmet cord. So him and I talking, he was out there on his own, wedged his butt against the fuselage, put his feet in, and then I turned, and she was in the water, and I hovered right past her where I watched the skid go about that far from her head, and picked her up onto his boot and set her on his boot. As soon as he told me he had her, I headed right for shore, and we just slid in, dropped her, turned around, one to go. That one wasn't there. Gene explained, again, from my angle, I was kind of busy, but Gene explained that at least twice when the ropes were being handed around, he had aimed it at him, and he passed that or pushed it away because he was trapped and felt he would never get out.